Hey, race fans, we are here with Alan Murray, all the way from the great Lone Star State, correct?
Correct.
San Antonio, yeah.
Yes.
So I just met Alan last night, so it's kind of like the maiden voyage with him. So we got some questions to ask or learn a little bit about him. So I guess first off, I guess just your background. Well, how'd you get into racing? That kind of deal.
I grew up in Pennsylvania as a kid and went to a lot of sprint car races, not so much late models. And when I moved to Texas, I stayed involved, and it's just something I always wanted to do. So we just started. I drove some mini sprints there for a couple of years, and then the late models. So it's just been fun, and it's just been a lot of fun, and it's harder than people think. I'll tell you that, but. It's challenging and it's good fun.
So Rick was telling me earlier, you guys actually house the cars near St. Louis?
Yes, right outside St. Louis. We have a shop there. Jason works for us full time up there, so keeps everything up and keeps the truck trailer good. And so it's just more central. If we tried to tow from San Antonio, everything would be, should be 11 hours further every day. So it's just a good central location.
Yeah, for sure. So how much racing do you actually get in every year?
The years past, I've raced 30 to 40 times. This year's been a little different with everything going on. We went to Florida, and I haven't been in a car since Florida. So it's been good that Rick's been able to race the other car, and it's all sitting there, so we might as well use it. And so it's
Absolutely.
been good to have Rick on board.
So you're, I've been checking up on you. You're a business guy, so can you tell me a little bit kind of about what you do and all that good stuff?
We started a company, me and my dad started a company 19 years ago, M&M Painting and Construction, and we refurbish apartment complexes all over the country, from big exteriors to interior renovations. Anything that has to do with an apartment complex, we can do. So it's gone really, really well, and we've spawned off some other companies from that. We have a countertop and cabinet company, and we have an investment company that's buying and selling some apartments. So it's been really, really good, and it's been fun, and it's great to work with my dad every day.
Sure.
So it's really cool.
So I know you, like I said, you haven't been in the car a ton yet, but one of the big subjects this year is that droop rule. Obviously, we're at a World of Outlaw race here. I mean, what are your thoughts on that? I mean, I'm getting real mixed reactions when I talk to drivers.
The only thing I know, it's a pain in the ass because you can't drive over your jack. Someone's got to pull you up and down, and so I really didn't feel a difference in the car last night. The car I was in last night was brand new, so it was the first time ever in it. I didn't notice anything, different with the droop rule, but maybe that's why we didn't make the show. I don't know.
So tell me about Rick. Obviously, he's a teammate of yours. How did you ever hook up with Rick?
We met, I think, in 2016. I destroyed a car at Shawano on the way here.
Oh, yeah.
And we were drinking a beer and just kind of always kept in touch since then. And he's so knowledgeable about the rocket cars and just everything. You have something goofy going on, you call Rick and he'll say, hey, think about this or try this or do that. So it's just, last year I had to work a lot. So I was like, hey, Rick, do you mind, you want to drive the car some? And it just worked out. He did. And then this year he's actually driven it a bunch. So it's been really good. It's been fun to be able to sit at home and watch our car go around a racetrack, and he's had some really good runs. So it's once I get rolling again, start racing a lot, hopefully a lot of the information that he's found out and learned and on some of these smaller tracks, I'll be able to apply and get better. So.
Yeah, sure. So hopefully Vado has those shows next year. That'll be close to home. Is that about the closest to home that gets to you?
Probably, yeah, and that's still, 10 hours. So.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah, so it's, yeah.
Well, what is the state of racing? Is late model racing big in Texas? And how many tracks are left in Texas? I don't know much about Texas racing.
I haven't raced in Texas. I raced one time last year at the dirt track at Texas Motor Speedway.
Okay.
But that's the first time I've raced in Texas in probably 5 years. So, they do have some late model stuff. The purses are terrible, and it's just not very good racing. So it's like I tell people all the time, I'd rather come to an Outlaw race or a Lucas race and work really hard to try to get in the top 10 than win, a local show. I just think it's more fun, and that's just what I like.
So what's the big class down there? Like I used to live out west in Montana. It was sprint car country, and now this area seems to be more late mods. Is it mods? Is it sprints? Is it lates? Or is it just a mix? Texas is so big, obviously.
Yeah, there's some mods. There's a lot of 305 sprint cars. There's some 360 sprint cars. There's some late models, but not too much.
Okay.
So. You would think, when I moved to Texas, I thought, shit, if dirt track racing is so big in Pennsylvania, Texas has to be just awesome.
Right.
And I was very disappointed. So.
Okay, asphalt stuff down there, is that big?
Not anymore. There used to be some stuff. There was a track close to me, Kyle, but they mowed it down. And there used to be one in San Antonio. They mowed that down. So it's just racing as a whole in Texas is not very good. There's a lot of drag racing, which I'm not a big fan of. So,
okay. I never had thought of drag racing.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, hey, I don't want to take up much, any more of your time, so I do appreciate it. Good luck the rest of the weekend. Good luck the rest of the way, and I just hope work doesn't get in the way. Hope you get in the car.
Watch out for the rocks.
See.